What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 542 interviews I've done. Give the special guest from Memphis, Tennessee a second to get on here and we'll start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking until March. Inbox your girl. My interviews are $50 each interview. We are internationally. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences. Anyone has lost anyone. And bundle up there. It's warm. It's cold out there. We want it to be warm here in Boston. So give them a second. If you know anyone elderly, go check on them in this cold, real cold weather. I was going to say brick weather. It's Friday. What's everybody doing today? The next interview after today is on the 8th. With Kizzy from Boston 617 on the 11th, BSO Manny and Gorilla Smooth, 15th Olivia, 16th Inspire Me, 17th and Nynjah, I apologize. The 23rd, the list is crazy. And then the 26th, Ferrari is... No, that's someone else. So we're just waiting for him to get on here. And we're going to start this Iccy Show. So, what's going on? Put your ear codes when you're tuning in. What's up, girl? I put the picture up. You see it? You seen it? I put the picture up from yesterday. I should have checked the picture. I look horrible. You look good. Matter of fact, you got somebody compliment your glasses. A guy compliment your glasses on that picture. So salute, queen. He liked them. That's what he told me. I know the person too. Maybe we got a love connection on the Iccy Show, huh? Let's see. Maybe there's a marriage in the works. I'm just fucking with you, queen. I hope I made you laugh. For real, for real. Definitely. What's up, Keith? Peace, peace. We're waiting for this DJ to get on here from Memphis, Tennessee. Artist, make sure you link with this DJ. He's doing some big things, so we're waiting for him to get on here. What you doing, queen? It's freezing. You home from work? Or you still at work? What you cooking tonight, actually? You know what? I need some Spanish food. When you cooking? I'm craving some Spanish food. For real, for real. I had, you get some dinner now? Where you going? I just went to, I went Jacqueline's for lunch, but I'm starving now. I need to eat some. I know you be cooking. You either cooking or you getting it. What you getting? You with your man or you by yourself? If you at the shop, let me know. Shout out to your boy Custom Clothing Store, 4 Railroad Square, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Let them know the Iccy Show sent you. Get your custom Iccy shirt gear. You know, I got all different types of Iccy shirts. Let them know the Iccy Show sent you. They got banners, stickers. Let them know the Iccy Show sent you for a great discount with Richie and Andy. Let them know I sent you. What would you like to eat? Oh, you with your man? Okay. Enjoy your time on your date night. If you guys are going to any of the local bars, let me know. I'll come say hello to you. Just wait for this guy to get on here right now, and we're going to start this. So give him a second. Oh, man. I don't know. I want sweets. Lots of sweets. Like cakes and whipped cream. I had hot cocoa earlier with whipped cream with cinnamon on it. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Yeah, go home. It's freezing, like for real, for real. You guys, don't be out tonight in the clubs. Just going to your car, you could get frostbitten. You know, I know the bars are just opening up and stuff, but also you gotta think of your health first. That's very, very important. I stress that because a lot of people don't put themselves first, and your life is important. So people need to realize that. Definitely need to realize that. What's up, Donna from Canada, Toronto? Salute. We are internationally. You know how we rock the stage. The Iccy Show is internationally. Just the Iccy Show itself is internationally. So let's get it. For real, for real. Salute. Don, I know you got some hot cocoa or some coffee in your hands living in Canada. We're freezing over here. Can imagine over there, but you're used to that, Bridget, cold. 22? You know how many it is now? 2 degrees where I'm at. So you negative 22. Oh, shoot. Negative 22. We're 2 degrees. Yeah, we're getting that cold tonight, Donna, and all day tomorrow. So you guys, make sure you check on your elderly. We're going to give this guest a couple more minutes to get on. If he doesn't get on here, we will reschedule it. Yes, it's a good night to be cuddling. Too bad I don't have a cuddle buddy. Single life. Some of these people, these men, I should say. Oh, you said cold man, and that cold man, and I said these men. That's what I just said. The same thing. All right, cool. So, yes. I went out for a second. All my barrels got knocked over, and I ran back in the house. I had my coat on. I had my gloves on. I looked like a Eskimo. I was all bundled up just to go get the barrels. And soon as I got in the house, took my coat off, the friggin' thing's knocked over again. I said, oh, forget about it. I'm gonna leave it. But the last time we lost one, so that's why I ran at it. But I'm not running again tomorrow. Tomorrow, the trash is going to pile up inside. If there's any trash, I will be cooking all day tomorrow in front of the hot stove. I'm thinking about doing the Iccy Show cooking tomorrow, depending on how the night goes. See if I get my sleep or not. I keep finding beer cans flying everywhere outside. Beer cans, you're lucky to even have that. They got everything flying over here. Someone's bath towel ended up in front of my house. I'm like, what's this, a sign? Someone leaving a bath towel? This is not no hotel. The frick? Come on, guys, tighten it up. I don't know how to look at it. That towel that was left on my stairs, I think the wind blew it. I'm assuming the wind blew it there because I didn't see it, but let's see. Yes, Donna, I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna come back with my cooking show. Tomorrow is a very possibility, depending on the mood I am in. Tomorrow, I plan on to do it again tomorrow. So a lot of people are inboxing me. I'm just dealing with my brother's death. You know, it'll be 5 months, but these 5 months have been the struggle. So, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, what's up, Eddie? Peace. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Salute. We're just waiting for this guest to come on here. Hopefully he'll be on here. If he doesn't, we will reschedule his interview. I talked to him today. He was aware of the time. I know there was an hour difference, so hopefully we are on the same time. Stay warm. So many homeless don't have what we have. It's true. It's so facts. It's crazy. 2 years ago, I donated hot cocoa. I gave hot cocoa out from the Iccy Show, to local, people. And they were so thankful of getting that hot cocoa. It was a cold bricks day. Not like today, but it was like, it was cold, like a beef stew day, chili day, like, one of those type of days. So that's what type of day was. But I gave 24 cups. I know it doesn't seem much, but 24 cups to people that appreciate a hot cup of hot chocolate is, those people are very thankful. So salute, definitely. Need someone to cook for me for real. I need a wifey, LOL. Do I relationship one? So can I find some soulmate? Yeah, you funny, Eddie. You so funny. Oh, I was just saying that on here. I said I need a buddy tonight. My girl said it's a cuddle buddy night, and I said, yeah. Too bad I'm in a single life. I wish I had a man that's funny and said that. So that's awesome. I give super coffee to them, no money. Yeah, that's what I did too, Donna. And we need more people like us around the world. If you guys out there can afford to help someone else with a cup of hot chocolate or hot coffee or food, do it. And like I said, if there's kids that are in line for buying candy or a snack, reach out and pay for them. These kids are the my sister's single. Donna, you're too funny. I'm a good real. You have to ask me out and take me out so I can judge that if you're a real good man, Eddie. Peace. Welcome to the Iccy Show. I have DJ Nynjah from Memphis, Tennessee. Salute. Welcome to the Iccy Show. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. I appreciate you coming on here. We got Memphis, Tennessee in the building to Boston 617. We are internationally of the Iccy Show. So salute to everybody that tunes in. Oh, yeah, Eddie. Yeah, I've seen the comments. I'm reading the comments before you came on here, DJ Nynjah. I was trying to keep up what everybody's saying on here. So I'm checking what they're saying because we were talking about single life. So that's what we were on here talking to get you on here. So we got you. And for the people that don't know of you, welcome to the Iccy Show. And this is interview 542 interviews I've done. And for the people that don't know of you, what made you start to get into this industry, sir?
Well, I'm originally from Trinidad. So we coming straight from the Caribbean into the USA.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was just always a dream of mine to do a lot of big things in the industry and stamp a lot of artists and different things like that, which I have done throughout my career, but I never got the credit for it. So, you know, I just leave it alone. And I always say, if an artist have a heart of gold, they will give credit where credit is due. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, but other than that, I'm blessed.
Well, this industry, I know you want to get your credit, but it's hard in this industry. I could say, being a female and surviving since 2007 in this industry, I could say it's real hard. And you got to stay consistent, and you got to be on the right level. The people around you got to be on the right level. If they're not on the right level like you are, it's not going to make it for you. And you really gotta keep your circle small in this industry. You can't give your soul to everybody. You can't trust everybody, but you gotta be out there. And it's like crazy what I'm saying, but it's facts in this industry. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That's why you're shaking your head yes right there.
Absolutely.
Now, who is the biggest artist that you worked with in this industry?
I work with a lot of big artists. No, we talking about oh man, I mean pretty much all the hip hop industry artists that's on the top level. I've DJed for them. I've spin their music. Especially when I got back off a tour back in 2015. We did a lot of big tours when I went to Florida and came back. But now I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm looking to work with a lot more big artists. But big artists, man, as far as working with, well, I have got stamped by DJ Zerk out of Memphis, Tennessee, which is the icon of Memphis. So that's a blessing to be stamped by the icon himself, the guy who actually created everything. All these other legendary artists that y'all praise and support and different things, that really came from him. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a blessing, man, to be especially you know, to be shouted out by DJ King Assassin from the West Coast side, the original producer and DJ for Tupac. We also has an interview as well too on YouTube. So, you know, like I'm I'm well connected, definitely. Like I say, it's blessed. It's been very blessed to be in the journey that I've been in to where I'm at right now in the industry. So yes, I'm very blessed. I've DJed for a lot of industry artists as Gucci, Boozy, Jeezy, Soulja Boy. I mean, man, I've done a lot of big artists, R&B artists, Monica, Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj. I mean, you know, we did a lot of these big artists. So what I'm really looking into is doing a lot of these big artists right now in the industry that's really coming out and popping, like Lil Baby. You know, I haven't done anything with him yet, you know, on those industry artists, but all the artists from that really popping and made it big, you know, I've definitely you know, been out there on tour with these guys and different things like that. So yeah, it's been a blessing. It's definitely been a blessing.
Now, when you say you were on tour, were they on the tour or were you on the tour?
I was on tour. I met them when I get there. It was at the NBA, the All-Star weekend out
Yeah.
there in Florida. So yeah, I met them when I got there. It was, oh my goodness, I
I,
can't even tell you how much people was out there. You was looking at millions of people. So it was
I,
pretty big. It really was. You know, I got paid pretty good too. You know, I came back home with about, I want to say about $20,000 in my pocket. So it was really good.
yeah, I know. I was supposed to go to that one. I was managing a boxer out in Florida. And I was supposed to go to that. But my flight got canceled here. So that's the reason why I couldn't go out there. But that was, we were supposed to go do that. So I
Yeah,
met you
yeah,
there.
that was one of my biggest shows that I ever done, and it was a blessing to done that show.
I,
But
I,
I mean, man, it
I
was
don't,
just awesome.
what were we saying? Sorry, I was
I said
talking.
it was just awesome to meet those type of people, and you know, connections and different things like that. So
Definitely. Out of all those female artists that you just mentioned, which one was the best to work with that wasn't too demanding, picky when you're scratching?
uh you know, I wouldn't say any of them was really demanding or picky. They were all industry artists, so it was a pleasure to work with every single one because being on that level to where you get at, you know, you definitely had to put some sacrifices into the game and into the industry. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Who are you working with that is a local artist right now?
Right now I have some artists out of Gates, Tennessee that I'm working with, and out of Hearts, Tennessee that I'm working at right now.
Okay. Do you want to give them a shout out?
Yeah, you can shout out Tanner from Gates, Tennessee. You know, you can shout out Max Sweet. You know, from Halls, Tennessee. You know, Suge. You know, these are the guys coming up in this town where I'm at right here.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're definitely trying to make an impact with different things going on, which they have booked me for gigs as well too. And, you know, they all came out to be a success, especially we did car shows out here. Did over 2,000 plus people at the car shows, so that was a plus. So yeah, I'm just looking for bigger and better things. You know, I'm looking to work with anybody that's working with me because I definitely, you know, we definitely working with budgets. You know, because I know everybody not rich and have money, but definitely it's worth your while. So yeah.
Now, did you go to school to become a DJ, or you learned everything on your own, or did someone teach you?
No, I didn't go to school or anything like that because we was actually doing parties since I was a little boy growing up. So I really like taught myself everything I had to know, and then I end up starting to teach other DJs under me because they were coming into the club. They were seeing me DJing, and they was like, "Hey man, you know, I want to be in your position one day. I want to do the things that you do," and you know. I was literally doing DJ classes at my house one time. I had an indoor studio and I was out there doing classes and stuff, and I had other DJs came through and do a set, and just to see where their craft was at, and if they could have, like, basically, if I wasn't in the country or I wasn't in the state, if you book a DJ from Spitfire International, you was gonna have one of the best DJs to come by and do their thing as if you would book me personally. But definitely, the book me personally is gonna cost you that bag. So a lot of them, they decide to use a lot of my Indies DJs, which I could send up, but it's not a problem, because we have a dispatch company that we dispatch DJs, straight from my company. So I have DJs all around the globe. In every city, state, country you in, I have a DJ that's connected to me, and I can get you your event handled.
Definitely. So you're a DJ coalition.
Right, exactly. So I represent for all the coalitions global. I don't care who say what about me. They know I'm the go to the DJs. So, that's why I'm so important to a lot of people, and I'm in high demand to speak on every platform and podcast and radio station, because a lot of people, they want me to stop back my shows on the radio station, like the Brick Squad Takeover. And when I had that going on, we were breaking artists left and right from different states and countries and cities, and people was like, yo man, who is this right here? I was like, yo, this that new artist coming out of so and so, and I was breaking them, and their streams and their views, and they, everything was going up, and their plays. I mean, I'm pretty sure you heard about my name a long time ago that was making moves. It's just for you to have me on your show today, is an honor, so yeah.
Are you hosting? Do you host mixtapes for artists if they're looking for a DJ to host a mixtape? Do you do that type of sort? Because not all DJs.
I do, but right now I'm just doing a lot of live shows and performances. And I always tell artists, if you got a show and you know how coalitions work, because we do everything professional, you have to send your music at least a week or 2 weeks ahead of the event. If you don't do that, because I have to sync everything with my program, because I have a certain different, expensive program that you need to sync, the songs with my program. See what I'm saying? You can't just come and plug your phone in and, plug other stuff in. It's not gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not professional. That's not the things I do, and that's not what I want to do. So,
Keep it
but
pushing.
yeah,
That's the professional way. Keep it pushing. If you're not ready as an artist, don't approach a DJ when you're at a show. That's like very rude too. Like I manage artists, and one thing I tell artists: be humble. When you get to know a DJ, that's when you talk to them. Don't go directly right up to the DJ, expect them to play your music in the club. First of all, are you supporting that DJ? Second of all, you go on a show, support to that DJ what he's doing, because DJs are the main connect in this industry. And a lot of artists think that they are, but if you don't have a
no.
DJ, how's your music going to be played? First of all, it has to be radio edition. In at a strip club, anything, you might play your music. If your music's not engineered right, that's gonna sound like crap, and they're gonna shut it off at the club. They're gonna scratch it out and then be like, don't play that no more. You're gonna go on a blacklist. Don't put them on there. Like, your music's trash. And it's like a lot of these artists, everybody's an artist nowadays. Everybody's a podcast. Everyone's a host, this and that. But I've been in the industry since 2007 and repping Boston the whole time. Never left Boston. Went on a tour outside of Boston to different states, but I had to do that, part of the work and ethnic and all that. But it's like very, you hear all these artists, and I know you can relate to what I'm saying, because I'm not an artist, you're not an artist, you're a DJ, so you can relate to this. It's like when say I'm an artist, I'm coming up to you, you're the DJ in the night, you're scratching, everyone's having a good time, but I'm like, can you play this music? And they expect it. Am I wrong or right? Do these artists, when they approach you as a DJ, do they expect to have, you to play their music for free, right?
Yeah.
And as a DJ, you have to realize a DJ is a job. It's like a manager, host, anything. And, you have to, craft goes into it. Scratching in, scratching out, knowing when to scratch it in, scratch it out. And you got to be on point, really on point. And artists have to realize, you have to invest in yourself. And that's how he made it. That's how I made it. And, you have to keep on you know, getting out there, but you have to do it the right way. You know, these artists think their music's this whole drill thing is music. They think it's the new thing. It's only temporary. This drill music is only temporary. Hip hop, if you know what hip hop is, it goes back years, and you know,
Way back.
and we
Way,
didn't even have.
way back, way back. Hip hop goes way back because I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of people say hip hop lives in Memphis now, which it really do,
Yes,
because when the originators like my OGs and double OGs, and legendary brothers and sisters, when we get around and we talk in meetings and different things like that, we just kicking it. I'm down there in the M town, and I call my OG or Gangsta Pat. So, man, these guys created this thing from, nothing, and then, like, since Gangsta Pat was, one of the first rappers out of Memphis that got a record deal, he went down to the West Coast side, and he brought that slang back with him, and he put the Memphis slide, and everybody is, potating off of his energy in Memphis, and that's how they really got everybody to song the way they song. Because when the new originators came up, they was like, you know what, man, this is our song, we must protect it. See what I'm saying? So it had a lot went down with that sound. A lot of people, there was a lot of massacres going down because people was trying to steal these people music and not give them the credit.
yeah,
So it's crazy because I know the truth, because I've been listening to these cats when I was like 11 years old back in my country. So being here to bless, and to talk with these guys and shake their hands and hug these guys, like, yo, man, these are my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because we all legends, you know what I'm saying? A legend is a legend. It don't matter where you from, what field you're in, or whatever is like that. We all connect on, on some type of power. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that, because it's more deeper than your mind could really think about, because, we're legendary. So
right.
your facts, your hate, your whatever doesn't matter, because our work speak for itself. Our legacy will continue to go on because we already made a stamp in the industry. We're fucking legendary. See what
Yes,
I'm
yes,
saying? It doesn't matter what you think. It don't matter. We
right.
legendary.
Facts.
See, the globe know us, the whole world know us. We global. You see what I'm saying? You could type in DJ Nynjah on Google. I'm global. Can you put you on Google and can you come up? I don't think so. See what I'm saying? Pages of me will come up,
Yep.
doing different things. I got movies coming out that I'm
I
definitely
used
have to
the word.
shoot on.
You just, yeah.
Magazines,
You just said.
everything. I mean,
I was gonna.
awards. I mean, I had to give up some of the
Wait,
things
you're
that I.
taking the interview. You're taking the interview. You're not letting me ask the questions. You're just coming out with the answers, like of
Oh,
you.
oh, I got.
So, that was what I was gonna touch on the acting. So you already started to answer that. So you're into the acting. So take it off and tell them what you're doing in the acting.
Oh yeah, well, with the acting, is basically I have a lot of people in, like different producers call me out. They want me to do different scenes in movies and stuff like that. Right now, my tour bus is on the, let's see, is in the shop right now. I'm trying to get it fixed. I had a couple of things went wrong with it, but it's gonna get back on the road. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to make some moves, to different cities, because a lot of people hit me up like, hey man, we need you in this movie. Want you to play this part. Can you play as a pimp? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, man, it is what it is. We'll get it done, And I know it's cool for you to have a living legend in your movie. So, a lot of people, they definitely want me to make my appearance in their music videos as well, like artists. I got a couple artists that reach out to me and wanted me to, make appearance in their music video. So that's a blessing as well too. So yeah, man, we're working all around the board. I'm talking about 24/7 around the clock.
I feel.
And yeah,
Do you have a clothing line that you have out there?
uh, I do have a clothing line, which is Spitfire Sounds Entertainment, but we have no prints in it as of now. We sold out all our prints, um, especially when our legendary CD drop. Our clothing line was out back in 2009. We did pretty good with clothes and or mixtapes as well too. So yeah, we sold over 10,000 copies in mixtapes. They were shipped straight to you, and yeah, autographed if you wanted autograph. You know, you could send it back. We autograph it, we ship it back to you. So it was pretty cool. You know, we had different fans wanted different things done, and stuff like that. So yeah.
Would you ever do the Super Bowl as a DJ? Did you ever think of doing something like that?
Oh, absolutely. I've never thought about it, but something big like that, yeah, I'll definitely love to do something like that because we have, to be honest with you, it was a festival back in Trinidad called Carnival, and I'm talking about, man, 20,000, 30,000 people would be in this event, and I was DJing this event on a big old truck coming through the streets in the neighborhood in the cities,
Yeah.
and it would be big. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Boston does it every year. They do it on my weekend of my birthday, so I know what you're talking about.
Absolutely. So, I was one of the main DJs to take course in that right there. We was rocking a whole week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no sleep.
Yep.
No sleep, no school, just party, party, party. Everybody was partying, having a good old time. I mean, that's just what it is. It's a lifestyle.
I heard it's like Mardi Gras. I heard it's like Mardi Gras.
It's something like Mardi Gras, but I think it gets more.
Yeah. Girls dress, they paint their body. They have no clothes on and they paint their body like different colors. I think it's dope. I think it's whoever invented that carnival, it represents all the islands, the Caribbean, and they come together, unite in one parade. And check your local city or town. Boston 617 does it every summer. So I'm pretty sure it's like a 7-day that they go from Boston, then they go to New York, then they go down where you are. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it goes, or it goes from up there where you are and then up there where I am. I'm not too sure.
I was just doing the one in my country, basically. I was young. Yeah. I love music. I had the position. I had the opportunity. I was doing it. So
you should, you know what you should do? If you're tour, you should look into the Boston one to see if you could be a part of that. When figure out who you have to talk to. I'm not too sure who's in charge of that in Boston, but I would recommend you taking part of that since you already you did it in your country. And Boston really is one of the biggest states that does it big for carnival. People come from down south to come to the Boston one. That's how I know it's real big. They call me when they get into town. So representing the island, I think, is a wonderful thing. I think we're all united as one, no matter where we're from. We're all global. We're all brothers and sisters, no matter what. And people don't understand the cultures. And like our children, I don't know how old you are. You look young as anything. I'm 44. I'll be 45 in a couple months. But it's like I got my legacy, and it's like everybody's children should know of different islands, different states, different countries. I remember going to school and they taught us each country, states, what they're known for, what their food is known for, what is their background of that country, what is, the bad, the good, all of that in between. And they don't teach them that now. And it kills my heart. But I'm thankful because the carnival, they're representing those islands that people don't even know. Like I didn't even know St. Thomas until of St. Thomas, I want to say maybe 10 years ago. I didn't know there was a St. Thomas. And
absolutely.
I went to Aruba, and that's how I found out about it. So it's like there's islands that I'm sure people don't even know of that are private or whatever the case may be, but the Caribbean, I respect it. It's beautiful. Everyone is so lovable, caring. I know there's some things that go on the islands, but that's everywhere. And
that's exactly, yeah.
You can't judge one island like Jamaica. It's beautiful, 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 but you have to be cautious too. But that's everywhere. And people, don't be scared. Oh, you hear this, you hear that. Shatta is my favorite movie. Part 1. Part 2 has nothing to do with part 1. But Shatta, the real one. Shatta's that movie.
Are you serious?
That's my favorite movie.
Let let me
that
tell you. Let me tell you something. You know Mad Max, right?
yes.
Okay, he gave me his hat. He blessed me with his hat.
Oh,
Seriously, I wish I had worn it, but I didn't wear it. So,
dang.
you know.
Next time we're gonna do the Iccy show. Save it for the next interview. We'll do it in like June or May.
Okay,
We'll book
okay.
it for May. Let's do May because June I'm a little.
Oh, y'all heard that? Y'all tune back in. I'm coming back in.
Let's get it. Let's get it for real, for real. And I hope to hear that you're coming to Boston when I interview you. The next time you're telling me you're coming to Carnival Week. I've never been to Carnival Week. The only reason why I support it 1000%. The only thing is the traffic. The traffic is crazy. I'm talking
Absolutely.
about wait like hour, 2 hours, and have that patience. A lot of people don't have that patience. You have to have that if you're going to a huge crowd. And he's right.
Yeah.
Boston, we do more than 20,000. No disrespect. I know we do it, but that was the island. So think about it
Yeah.
back then when you did it. It's probably triple now. What you should check into your island too, to see
Right.
if they still do it out there. Shatas part 1, part 2. You could Google it. It's not. Mostly all the main actors and actresses die in part 1. So
Yeah.
we remake like Home Alone and stuff. It's not the same thing. You need the
No.
same actors, or you
No,
can't.
that's a class. That's the first. The first one is a classic right there,
Yeah,
and that's
Belly 1, Belly 2 sucks.
yeah. Right. Right. See what
You
I'm
know?
saying? So, but they have a lot of Jamaican films as well, just like Shawty's. They got Third World Cup, Gangsta Paradise,
Yeah.
Dancehall Queen. I mean, they have a few more, that you have to see as well if you haven't seen, and because you like Shawty's, you will definitely love those as well.
I know.
But yeah,
That's
I've
why
had the
I'm like,
privilege.
yeah.
I've had the privilege and the honor to work with Mad Max and his artist EDE. So that was a blessing. Back in the days, I was also a travel agent, so I was booking flights, hotel, rental car, different things like that. And it only made sense to me because I was getting paid from it back because I did so much traveling and so much shows back then. I was driving this rental car, hopping in the Benz, hopping back out the Benz, hopping in the Audi, hopping back. I mean, it was just crazy, hopping in the Lambo. I mean, it was crazy just moving to different parts of the cities and different things like that, doing shows and getting a check back when I was a travel agent. But I don't do that no more, which I'm going to get back into. But yeah, he called me up. Actually, the club called me to say, "Hey man, we got a special guest coming to. We have a party or whatever. I'm gonna need you to book him a flight and a hotel." But when I did all that, he hasn't met me, and he first met me. We clicked like this. It was so great, and he was like, yo, I asked him, I was like, yo, man, how was the flight? He's like, man, the flight was off the hook, he loved it, and, how you love your hotel, how's the get, man, everything is beautiful, and yeah, so, it was amazing, working with, you know, um, Mad Max and, his artist, EDE, so it was blessed, yeah, it was blessed.
Definitely.
Yeah, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Also did Spranger Benz too as well too. So that was cool. The guy that played Wayne,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I did their shows. I DJ'd for those guys as well too, alongside with DJ Freeze and DJ Finale and Tropics Entertainment and Tropics International out of Charleston, South Carolina as well too when I was in the Carolinas. So
Okay.
yeah, we did a lot of big shows, man. Damian Marley, Junior Gong, Bob Marley's sons. That was the closest I ever got to him for to the dad of being alive or being an icon and a legend. So it was a blessing to do that as well too. So yeah, man, I've done a lot of big shows and stuff like that. So I'm blessed, to say I've done these things because a lot of people, they only dreams to people, and my dreams is definitely a reality. So I'm blessed. Yeah.
How about doing um like a documentary on DJs since you have to connect with all the DJs internationally? I just thought of it when you were talking. How about a documentary of like take one DJ from each state and country and you direct it, right? And you be a part of it. But you're this is on you, you name it and all that stuff. And you get one DJ and one from each, you know, state and country, and be a part of it, and you know, let them represent for that state or that country, and put it in the documentary, and like have it named like for internationally known or something, you know, something, you know, you'll name it when you feel that name comes to
Right,
it.
right,
But
right.
in that direction, no one's done that, and DJs
Okay.
need to get that. Yeah, no one's done that yet, and I thought of it when I was talking. It popped in my mind.
I put it on the drawing board. That's all I could do. I put it on the
No,
drawing
we can
board.
take this because it's live on the Iccy Show, and this
Yeah,
is on the
yo,
show, so this is
always
legit.
stealing
So
people's shit
anyone,
out there.
he can sue you. This is his. So take it.
Yeah, stamp,
Yep,
certified. You
official,
know,
right here with the Iccy
official.
sign. Where
So
would you
yeah,
like
man,
to
you
be
know,
in the next year? In this industry, where would you like to be?
where would I like to be?
Like in this industry, and next year, where do you see yourself being in the?
I really don't know at this time, but I'm definitely taking all the good with the bad. You know, every day. I mean, you know, that's trying to live life, trying to survive out here, man. Because um, right now, you know, like the most dangerous job right now is to be a rapper. Is it what I'm saying? In the industry, you know, and that's all facts. You know, it's nothing I made up or anything. If you look on the news or you look on YouTube or Google, rappers dying every day. Every day, you know what I'm saying? Getting kidnapped, getting raped, I mean, just dying, shot up. I mean, sacrificing. I mean, it's crazy the way how this industry works, you know. So I just like, you know what? I'm just taking one day at a time out here, basically.
Yeah,
Who all
and
want to work with me, wants to work with me, who all have hate for me, have hate for me, who love me, love me. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna die by myself when I leave this earth. Ain't nobody coming with me. You know,
right.
you gonna die by yourself when you leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take nothing with me, you know. So I definitely have to live up the best and the fullest of my life that I have right now and the little that I have on earth. So yeah, you know.
And I know that in the industry got affected bad when COVID came around. Did that affect you in any way when you were DJing?
Yeah, COVID came through and really shut down me. And like I didn't have COVID, but it put a hurting on my business
Right.
and my, you know, my brand so bad that, you know, I've lost over, you know, $20,000, 25,000 in shows and bookings in different cities and states. So, you know, I'm I was so happy when it eased up and over, but you know, they saying it's not over. They're saying new strands coming in. I mean, you know, I'm just real cautious, you know. I don't eat like everybody else out here, you know, with the French fries and burgers and a lot of oily stuff all the time. You know, I pretty much cook my own food. I eat a lot of herbs, you know, a lot of raw stuff as well. You know, keep my immune system in check because, yeah, man. The virus is only attacking you with a low, you know, immune system and not strong enough. So it's definitely gonna take you out. Like a lot of older people is killing because the immune system is not strong enough. A lot of them is alcoholics, drinks, you know, smokes, different things like that. They're already coughing and wheezing, so that virus come, it's gonna snipe you out like that quick because the immune system can't really handle what this virus is bringing. See what I'm saying?
Yes. And you know what's crazy? Shout out to Smokey the Bandit. He's on here right now.
Oh,
He's
shout out to Smokey the Bandit. That's what's up, man. You
yep,
already know
dope.
Bowling Thugs, man.
He's a dope artist. DJ Nynjah, you should link with him. I flew him out here too the year before COVID came, and I got to be with him for a week. Great people. Awesome artist, great quality on everything. And you know, we went to New York and stuff, and yo, he got a lot of supporters. So salute to
Absolutely.
Bandit, definitely.
Absolutely, bro. We got to do something, Smokey.
Yes, definitely, Smokey. I would like to know, you know, if you could pick one artist that you could help in the industry, off your knowledge and that you could pass it on, who would it be?
Right now, um,
You're welcome.
I don't have no favorite artists. Like I say, I've dealt with this artist movement for a long time. I've been doing this, since in '04, '05. So I mean, we're in 2023 and I'm still doing it.
Yeah,
I really don't have a favorite, but I definitely work with a couple of them, because I see their potential in where they have to go.
right.
So yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, definitely. And Smokey the Bandit, I want to go back to New York. Okay, let me know. Let me know, definitely, definitely. Smokey the Bandit, he's a humble dude, but he does everything he needs to as an artist, does the shows, he does everything on his own, and he's a great person. His personality,
Yeah.
awesome. And we'll go
You
to
know,
Times Square. He said we didn't go to Times Square. Yeah. Times Square is crazy.
I haven't been to New York yet, so that would definitely be a plus for me to.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DJ?
I've traveled through New York. I've never stopped and take pictures at the Times Square and look at the big Christmas tree and Christmas time come around, and all that stuff. So I definitely it would be cool to do stuff like that. But yeah, man. It
And now,
everything.
condolences to I know you guys have some trouble going out there in Memphis right now in the streets. My condolences to that family that lost that gentleman last week. How do you feel living out there? Do you feel secure as a resident?
Know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. With all the crime going on in Memphis, I leave the city. But I'm docked off, but I go back to the city because, I do shows at Memphis. See what I'm saying? I represent the AM all the way. A lot of people book me in the AM. So, definitely big respect to the AM. And it's getting, signed and stamped by the greatest icon, DJ Zerk, in the AM, is Memphis forever, man. Bricksport forever. These guys, they open their arms, welcoming me to the Mafia family. So that was a plus, for about 4 years now, since I've been here. So yeah. It's been a blessed situation, but I also wanted to talk on this music with these artists. Artists, you could drop music all day long. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you ain't got no marketing, no promotion behind it, man, it's like you're not doing nothing. You're basically, just making music just to make music for the love of it, or it's something you like doing, or whatever the case may be, And that's all well and good. But if you're trying to reach your next level, you gotta have your marketing, you gotta have your paperwork in order, different things like that. We do ASCAP, we do BMI. You get a check, royalty checks paying out, and different things like that. So, yeah, man, it's a lot that comes with this music industry. Everybody think that they could just hop in. It really not that easy, if you're trying to make it to a whole nother level in the music industry.
Right. And it's crazy because you and I are both from the same era when we started. You said 2004 you started. I started in 2007. So we're around the same, how long we've been in the industry. And it's crazy, finally having you on my show, but knowing who you actually are. When I did my research on you for the interview, I was actually humbled about having you on here and seeing like all the work that you actually did. And what is crazy, you said you got a couple of awards. Anything from MTV? Did you ever get an award?
No, haven't been on MTV or Rap CDBT or anything like that. But if the calls come, definitely I'm going. But I'm pleased to say that one of my first artists that I helped out in Carolina been on Rap City and BT. Yeah, Young Tunes out of Carolina. Shout out, man. He doing all kind of different things now. He comedian. He doing fixing phones. I mean, he married, beautiful girl, got kids. I mean, yo, he just went all in, you know. Yeah, I used to DJ for his mama. His mama had a little club over there in Carolinas. And I just got off this show. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I'm heading home, man. Already feeling good. Already got 500 in my pocket, and already made a day's work. And I'm coming home, and she calls my phone, and my phone rings like Batman, you know, that hotline. So she called my phone. She's like, DJ Nynjah, where are you? I said, ma'am, I am heading out this club. I'm going home. She said, no, 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 no. Bring your ass. Make a U-turn. I got 300 people in here with no DJ. She said, I got 500 feet for tonight when you come through. I said, yes, ma'am. I'm on my way. So, so you know, like I said, you know, it's how the work go. You know, it's how the grind go. You know, how popular you are, how determined, how much ambition you have. You know, how big your name is, how much weight carry your name. You know, how your status is. You know, I was really popping out there in Carolinas, man. I mean, my name still ring bells out there. So you know, yeah, it was a blessing to really help her in her spot and brought her from where she was to where she is at now. But of course, that was a long time ago. You know, everybody, you know, they're doing their own thing now. But yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. It was work, work, work. I'm talking about Saturday, 2 parties, you know, booked back to back. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was booked at a different bar or a different club every single night, including strip clubs and everything. I mean,
strip clubs is where it's at if you're a DJ. Just saying.
it was bananas. It was bananas. Like when I was a strip club DJ, I I made what I really made my stamp in the strip club industry because the ladies used to come to me and be like, "Hey man, you know, we had a DJ last time, but he didn't play no, you know, songs that we told him to play or whatever like that." But they was paying me like these girls was paying me $25 a girl. I had like about 20 girls I had in that club. So $25 from 20 girls, you know, it was a pretty good chunk of change. Not only that, I was getting paid from the club too.
Yes.
See, and then people that wanted to hear songs, they was tipping me as well. So I was making money. I really was making good money, you know, in the industry back in those days. It ain't what it like now. It is not what it's like now. The industry has changed dramatically. I'm still surviving in the industry day by day. Really, you know, you have to get it how you live. You know, you have to take the good with the bad and be thankful that you're still here. And you know, it's a blessing to be here. You know, because a lot of people not surviving. A lot of people is not surviving. I've seen a lot of people take their last breath and heard stories and different things like that I've known and I've talked about. I mean, fans. I mean, crazy man. Just you know, people that I've that have been rocking with me. Fans. I mean, that I've seen that used to comment on my comments. It's not even commenting no more. And they my friend because you know what? They're not commenting because they're not even here no more. They're not even alive no more. So, you know, it's just crazy, you know. I respect, you know, everybody. You know, my condolences goes out to the dead, you know. Everybody that lost their life, you know, within the 2023 and 2022 as well, too, because I know it's a lot of heartache went down for a lot of families as well. Different parts of the world got flooded out, different things, especially in my country as well. So we lose a lot of, you know, from plantations to, you know, to the animals. I mean, people with technology, people with their cars, you know, like people one time, they didn't even have to worry about a car. They like, yo, it's time to get a damn boat. You see what I'm saying? Because everything was washed away. So the only way for them to survive was get a boat.
Yeah.
So, yep. So, you know, it's bad, man. But like I say, I'm blessed. You know, I'm chilly, I'm cold, definitely in Tennessee. But you know, I guess I have to deal with that. You know, can't have all. You know, yeah. You know, life is is not always sweet.
Yes, it's
Like
true. It's definitely true.
everybody think it is.
Yeah, right. And one thing, what's up, DJ Big Style? Katia, salute to everybody. Peace, peace.
Man, shout out to everybody live right now. Y'all go ahead one time, share the live, you know.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tag, share. You already know what it is, man.
Peace, peace, friend. Peace, peace. So what I was gonna say to you is, how do you feel when an artist presents a song to you and it's not original beat? It's somebody else's beat. How do you feel about these artists wasting their energy, wasting the money going to a studio to record?
Well, number one thing I'd say about that is I look at it like they're doing a challenge. It's not your beat. It's somebody else's beat or it's an industry beat. Okay, let's talk about the Who Run It challenge. A lot of these people came on the Who Run It challenge from industry to local artists. And, you know, that's not your song, but yeah, you took part on it as a challenge, hoping that, you know, that you will blow off this challenge or people will get you heard off this challenge. Just like the Yo Gotti challenge, you know, the body challenge, I think it was, you know, everybody would say it, but then they would hear Gotti say his verse as well. Like you would have Gotti featured on your song. See what I'm saying? So a lot of people in the industry, you know, they've been doing Memphis like that for a long time, cutting and sampling their music into their songs and not giving credit as well. So yeah, when an artist comes to me like that, is either it's going on his mixtape or, you know, it was a challenge song. Because I definitely want to hear something that's authentic and original from you.
Right.
And your music has to be MP3. It can't be an MP4A and no other, you know, file or format or JPEG or whatever the case may be. It needs to be an MP3 format if you want me to play your music or any industry DJ to play your music or any one of my DJs to play your music. MP3 format is industrial way to go. Whatever you're doing is what you call kitchen music, goddammit. For real. Toilet music. Sorry to say, it is what it is. Hate me if you want to. Hell, it is what it is.
I get disappointed in artists when they say, "Okay, I want you to manage me." I say, "Okay, what do you? What's your music sound like? I never heard of it. No disrespect." And then when I start to hear the music, I'm like, "This is not your beat." That's one downfall. Two, you using T-Pain auto-tones.
Auto-tune, yeah.
Song. It's like, how do we know what you're about? All I hear is auto-tune all on the song, so I can't get the natural of you, and you're using other beats. So it's like, you can't put that on an album. So it's a waste of energy, time, money. You talk about you don't have that much money, but you're dishing money to songs that ain't even yours. You can't do nothing. You can't get not one penny off of that song. So what's the point of it? And they look at me like crazy. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Let me stop. Unless that artist, he has the rights and he give you the rights universally to get paid on that song. Like what Gotti did with that Body to Body. Every artist that dropped on that is getting paid. Right. Definitely. If they have their music linked to the BMI and ASCAP, that's going to that Body to Body Gotti challenge. They will get paid on that.
Yes.
So definitely.
But, you know, it's like, I don't know if it's the new generation, this trend that's happening now, like the drill music. And those are the artists that the younger that they are, those are the ones that are mainly having those type of beats. And I'm trying to explain to them, give them brownie points so they can skip a lot of, you know, steps, but they don't want to take it. They think they know it, but it's like, you're going to just be at a brick wall just looking there, because no one's going to want to do a feature with you. No one's going to want to get your song played, because, you know, you might get it I'm not saying won't play it, but you might get a local bar, birthday party, something like that. But you know, we want the real music. We want to feel, as he's a DJ, he wants to feel it. He wants to feel what you're about, artist. You know, that's the man right there that plays your music. So you want him to feel you. And what type of music do you like to mainly play? Is it could be country?
I play everything. I'm gonna be honest with you. I play everything, and for everybody, like, you know, grown folks, kids. I mean, everything. You know, grown and sexy. I DJ'd an event for. I was out there in Mill Branch, Tennessee. I just not too long came back from there, probably about a month now, and it was for New Year's.
Yes.
Yeah. So I did a party out there with Calvin Taylor.
It sounds very familiar.
Okay, that's Johnny Taylor's grandson.
Oh wow.
Right, right, right. So you know, that was so cool because it was last minute as well too. You know, I hit this guy up on the internet, and you know, no brag or no boast or whatever, but he was like, "Hey man, you know, I'm always, you know, working. I'm always networking. You know, because your network depends on your network. You know what I'm saying? You know, you agree with me. So, you know, I'm always working. I mean, late at night, early in the morning, I stay working on something. I'm hitting somebody up, message, talking, hey man, you know, let's do this, let's connect. You know, I see you got a magazine. How about a living legend in your magazine? They're like, oh man, cool. Who's you? Boom, boom, boom. I say, hey, all you gotta do is do this. They Google me, they find out, they hit me back. Man, when you want to set it up? Let's do it. Let's set this up. You know what I'm saying? They send links to me, different things like that. You know, Type 2 magazine. I did the 12th issue. They want me in the 13th issue right now. You know, so that's a blessing. You know, I mean, I've been in magazines with the Baby, Gorilla, Zoe, Nicki Minaj, DJ Khaled. I mean, you know, it's just a blessing. Snow the product. You know, that's the name some of these top industry artists out there that everybody know about. You know, so yeah, man. I love to work with artists that is original, and my artist that I work with right now is original. So, you know, I have to say that.
That's dope, definitely. I love original. Especially this hip hop. It's our era. We've been from the beginning to where we're at now. And it's like these new artists think that they know it. And it's like, you know what steps we had to go behind the scenes? Like if you really know what we've been through, like I've been through
Right.
hell and hot water during these years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people don't understand. And it's like we went state to state, you went country to country. I didn't even go out of the country to do what you've done. And I salute to you what you've done coming into this country and surviving. First of all, it's hard to do. Second of all, you did it. And third of all, to keep maintaining out here. You know, a lot of people understand that. It's hard. It really is. And where you are, I salute to you. You get an Iccy Showw salute, definitely, because where you're at and how long you stayed. And DJ sometimes the 1-2 years, you know, you stay consistent. And that's main. What the word is consistent. A lot of people don't understand. You gotta stay consistent. You can't come and host this and then stop for this year. Oh, I did my work. I'm gonna kick back and relax. No, that's not how you do. You gotta stay working. We don't sleep 24/7. That's what this industry is about. If you just dick riding, excuse my French, you know, coming on to back off, like, you know, get all the followers from this person, but you're not doing nothing. You're kicking back. And artists, they don't say they're an artist on their page. They don't promote themselves. They don't promote their music. They expect as the manager, they do everything. But you got to tell people you're an artist. And that gets on my last nerve. Peace, Brenda. Peace, peace. We got Miss BK, Vega Dawn's manager from Wu-Tang Loop, Legal Mob Entertainment in the building. Much love and respect.
Salute to the Wu-Tang.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Coalition DJ for Wu-Tang, too.
Okay, and that's Miss BK. That's Vega Dawn's manager. So that you should link with her. She got a radio station, so maybe you could become her DJ or something on the station. I don't know who's her DJ right now on there, but you could talk to her. She got artists that play, but she has packaging. So maybe you could talk to her and work something out. You know, she does contracts. She got an artist signed under her Legal Mob Entertainment from Boston. I linked them together and they've been going, so you never know who's going to be on the Iccy Showw here.
Cool.
Is there anything you would like to bring up that we didn't bring up? And shout outs you want to give? And let them know all your information so they could book you for their next show or the next baby shower, the next anything. Let them know.
Well, definitely. After the interview, she's gonna add the links on there, so y'all could click the link. I have my website on there. Y'all could check the reviews out on the website and everything. We have over 50 reviews on the website, which is real good, holding 5 stars all the way across, carrying the crown for the bark. So that's
Let's
a
get
blessing. That's a blessing. I'm still holding the crown, man. It's real good to do stuff like that. I've been definitely um, working on the scenes as well too with a lot of these artists out of Memphis as well too. Um, should be going back into the radio station coming into 2023. Going to start breaking a lot of artists again live on the radio station. So that's a blessing to whoever tunes in, get the music to be PayPal the cash to me. Is normally $35 to $50 to get you spin on the radio. But yeah, I had a lot of people reach out to me too, like, "Hey, DJ Nynjah, I need an interview from you." So we're going to be definitely getting interviews going as me interviewing artists live on the Facebook platform as well too. Although that knows me knows my social media has been hacked. I've been hacked over 40,000 followers on my Instagram, 20K on my Twitter. But we're building it back, and I still got my hack page and stuff like that I go and really like look at my work, but look at somebody else that's getting my glory and my fame that's coming from my work. It sickens me, but I still have to, try hard to keep my you know, to keep me going and don't let any things, distract me, and have to stay focused, so on my goals and my my desires is in life. So
right.
yeah, we're building everything again, but like I say, I'm the one and only legendary international DJ Nynjah, Brick Squad DJ, official Brick Squad DJ 1017. So it's a blessing as well as being a coalition DJ for a lot of the coalitions worldwide and global. So yeah, as I say, a lot of people know me as the GOAT of the DJs. So yeah. So I'm blessed to hold a position like that. And like I said, it's just been a blessing, this industry. I take the good with the bad, the love and the hate and the envy and everything that comes with it. Because I know I'm just getting higher and higher and higher and higher, you know.
This is the new
And they,
DJ Cali right here. You're gonna see. I'm telling you. Wait 2 more years, and I'm telling you, you're gonna see this DJ everywhere. If you didn't know who he is, go do your research on him. He's doing some big things. He's
and I
done.
appreciate you from the So Iccy Show, Jackie Brown,
You're
giving
welcome.
me my flowers as I'm here and alive right now on the
Yeah,
So Iccy Show.
that's
So
important. You're very welcome. You deserve it, definitely. A lot of people don't
I'm
get their flowers in this industry, and you definitely deserve it. You've done your work, you've done your history, you've done everything you're supposed to as a DJ. So much love and respect. Salute to you from the Icey Show. You definitely earned your stripes on that, definitely. So peace, love, and respect to you. Many years
appreciate
in this industry, you're welcome. Many more, blessings keep on going. And like I said, I hope to see you one day, and you will get that Grammy from MTV or VH1, which he definitely deserves. So I hope that's in the works. Anybody on here that has that connect, this is the DJ right here, DJ Coalition. He is everywhere. I'm telling you, everywhere, state to state, country to country, artists. You need to link with DJs like this, him right here in front of you. He's giving you all his information. This is one step for you to link with him, and you got to keep up with it. You gotta pay that due. Like Miss BK too, she got package deals for these artists. They want everything free. Unfortunately, I had to invest. I still invest in myself. This is merch. I gotta pay for it up front until I get reimbursed. Someone buys it. That's how I make my money. This is the thing,
absolutely.
and people don't understand that. And thank you, Doris. Peace. Definitely, I appreciate that. And if people don't understand what we go through, they think we smile, but we really go through some tough times. Like I'm sure the show you pulled up, you were supposed to perform. You were
I,
supposed
I
to
smile, but there's a lot of pain behind this smile, man. There's a lot of pain behind this smile. But I stay smiling.
Yes, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. Smile and let the pain, just the smile goes higher, right?
Right, exactly. You know, a hater don't like to see you smile.
It's
I'm gonna
facts.
tell you that right now, man. They don't like that. It really breaks their spirit inside. You know, all that hate. You know, every time they scroll down your news feed, man, this guy always smiling. What is he talking about today? You know,
I love it.
yeah, you know. So like, a lot of people book me straight off my number, which is 843-478-1186. You could text that number as well too. Um, Yeah, www.spitfireintl.weebly.com. Two E's in your Weebly.com. So, yeah, you hashtag me on Google, which is hashtag DJNYNJAH all together, which is global effective and celebrity stamped. So you could definitely see different things I have done in the industry. YouTube, DJ Nynjah. You don't have to hashtag. You can just put DJ space NYNJAH or DJ Nynjah interviews on YouTube. All my stuff will pull up. So yeah, man, we out here. We just working, man. We just working.
Salute to you. I appreciate you, DJ Nynjah, coming on the Iccy Show. Much love and respect from Boston 617 to Memphis, Tennessee. Salute to everybody in this industry. Much love and respect everyone that tuned in tonight. And artists,
Absolutely.
club owners, link with this DJ if you need a DJ for your club. Link with him. Strip clubs, he does everything right here. So this is DJ
Let's,
Nynjah. Make
let's
sure
do it. Let's get it. Y'all just make sure to send your music ahead of time. If you do show up at a show and you want your music played, I'm not just gonna play it like that. You're gonna mess my setup. You're gonna interrupt what I've got going on, my concentration, and it's really gonna make me look bad instead of making you look bad. So just remember, I'm the one to roll with the crowd. I'm the one to read the crowd. I'm the one to get the energy off the crowd, and you know.
that's
I have to go by that vibe. I just can't play your music when you want me to play your music. It don't work like that.
that.
Def- Definitely as a new artist growing up in the industry, um, build a relationship with your DJ, instead of just coming in and confronting him all the time. Bring the DJ a gift sometimes, we like gifts, definitely. So
Pop a bottle with your DJ. Pop a bottle with your DJ.
that's it. That's it. You just have
You know?
to, and I'm like working with so much artists in this industry and all the love they give me and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna name no names or nothing because it's way too much to name, but they knows when DJ Nynjah come to what he wants and how to keep his attention and everything like that. So even that goes to my clients too, because I have repeat clients. Yeah. Oh, don't forget, man, we got DJ Nynjah coming to do the wedding or whatever. How he like his drink. Everything like that. So yeah, everything top shelf.
Let's get it.
VIP.
Let's
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle that, keeps on going. It's a legacy that's not stopping in this hip hop industry. Anybody that's in this industry, keep going, but be consistent and constant. That's the two major keys I always say in this industry, and you really got to live by it.
Yeah,
Like I said,
and do your marketing. Marketing is so very, very important. Marketing and promoting, very important.
yes, and that's
Very.
important to know. Definitely. And I got my stuff hacked too. So I know
Yeah,
how it feels. It gets frustrated, it gets aggravating. You go through, damn, I just did all that work and now I gotta start from here. But just know all your crap is there, and it sucks because when they hacked my stuff, they deleted everything. So you're lucky. You lucked
well,
out.
well, the guy that hacked my stuff, like he didn't delete nothing, he didn't post nothing, he just hacked my page, and it's out there in the open. Like you could just go, like see my pictures and my events that I did back in the day and stuff like that, be like, okay, yeah, it's really him, and look at my new page that I'm starting to create and different things like that. Because I've been hacked not just once or twice, but a couple times. Because a lot of people, I'm so much of a public figure out here, and I'm just speaking humbly, they want to be me.
Yes, it's true.
They
Facts.
want to be me. They want to talk like me. They want to act like me. They want
They
to
want to have
smoke
that
like me, and they want to do everything like me. It's crazy.
they
So
want the sexiness in the voice and the accent. That's what
yeah,
they're trying.
everything, like people, they use my name to promote the event. They don't want to pay me no money, they just want to, and I could send you, if you think, I could send you screenshot. People hit me up, can I use your name to promote my show for my event? You didn't book me. Are
Yep.
you booking me to DJ your event or to promote your event? Because I could do both.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, we just want to use your name. No, you can't use my name. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be fraud. And I'm
Yeah.
going to say it's fraud. If I see your flyer out there, I'm going to comment.
Yes.
This is
Then you're really
fraud,
gonna meet
y'all.
him.
I'm
You're
not
gonna
going to
meet
be
him.
there. And I've done that. I've done that to a lot of promoters, and they hate me so much. I don't care. You didn't pay me. You paid another DJ. You had the money. You paid another DJ. You didn't pay me, the DJ, and you want to use my name for promotion and clout and get your event. No, it's not going to happen.
Facts.
It's,
That's him right
it's
there. The one and only.
2023, and we going to stop all that shit.
Let's go. Definitely. I appreciate you, DJ Nynjah, coming on here. This is interview 542 interviews I've done in 4 years. Much love and respect to him. Keep it up, artist. Link with this great DJ right here. He is DJ Coalition around the world, international, local. This is your man right here. Let's go. 2023 is here. Book him. Summer's right around the corner. Carnival for Boston. Book him. This is the man right here.
I appreciate that. Y'all run my likes up on my band page, Spitfire Sounds Entertainment, on Facebook, man. Definitely like that page, y'all. We trying to hit 10,000 followers on that page. Let's build that page right now. Because I
Yep.
will be going live off that page. That's going to be my main page that I'm going live off. I'm not really going to go live off my original pages like that anymore. I'm just going to be posting on there and talking on there, giving advice, entertainment, the whole 9 yards, promotion, everything like that. But that like page, we're definitely trying to build it. Y'all invite your friends to that page. Spitfire Sounds Entertainment. The sounds is SOUNDZ Entertainment. Jackie, I'll send you the links you posted in with this interview, so
Yes.
everybody will have all the individual links of what they need. And yeah, they can
In
reach
the
me.
comments too. If you want to.
I will,
Yeah.
Jackie, when we finish here. I sure
Okay.
will.
All right. Cool. I
Much
appreciate
love,
much love
respect.
and respect. Let's get it. I hope to. If you ever come to Boston, come to the Iccy Show. Link with me, please.
Absolutely. I sure will. Boston, Massachusetts, stand up.
Let's go. 617. Much love and respect, everyone. Have a great night and stay warm and reach out to the elderly. Peace, love, and respect, everyone. Much love, DJ.
Absolutely.